Let's take a look at the ROLANPRO New Brown Jungle Camo. It's a lens cover, and it's made for the Canon EF 100-400 LIS2. It's very important to note which lens you have, whether you have the 2 or the 1, because these are strictly designed to go on a particular lens. Now, as you can see from the label here, it definitely says ROLANPRO, and this is the lens cover, is what it is. And I'll show you each section so there's no confusion. This does have a cutout for the button that releases it right there, and it also has a cutout for this there for the lens cover. Now when you get these, they'll be numbered with these sticker things. Don't really need that now, but you'll have a sticker on it to tell you which one it goes on. The instructions are pretty much in Chinese, but they give picture instructions so you understand where each one goes. Now, you may find this difficult to put on. What I used was a pair of needle nose pliers. Now, it's also, I want to note here, these are not neoprene like other lens covers. These are made out of like a cotton nylon fabric, and they go on really snug. But if you take your time, it's well worth putting on because it's pretty amazing how these go on. Now obviously we went from small to big, and the black line at the top here, okay, is what sits on top. Now what I did was, you started the sliding it and you could take your fingernail, kind of pull it down, turn it, pull it down, that type of thing. But then I came into a problem with the other ones, and I was using needle nose pliers, and what I did was I pushed down a little bit, turned it, pushed down a little bit, turned it, pushed down a little bit. That's what I did. And that's how I got this on here. So you'll probably end up having to do the same thing. Now, like I said, it's snug when it goes on, but it's well worth it in the end. So this is what this looks like. I'll turn it around a little bit for you. And I need to adjust this some more, as you can see. My buttons aren't quite sticking out, and you might be able to see this. So basically I grab it and I push it down like that, and I work my way all the way around. But I do have access to the buttons pretty good. I could pull it down on this side just a tiny bit more, and you'll notice that's number 5. And again, the black line, you know, is at the end there. This button here turns so you can change your, you know, move things around. Now you can't move the focus ring. So that's one thing I didn't like, but you cannot move that focus ring at all with this. Now I don't know if you'd want to. Usually when I'm shooting, I don't touch the focus ring. Everything's on autofocus, so that's kind of up to you. So, but now this one, this is the ring that extends it, you know, this works fine, as you can see. And actually, it's with the cloth there, it's kind of nicer for grabbing, to be honest with you. Now, they do give you this piece here. Okay, so if you're actually shooting and you got this extended the whole time, then you would put this on. And now you got that on there. And of course, if we had our hood on, I mean, we're just looking deadly. You know, we're looking deadly. Okay? But you don't necessarily need that on there. That's up to you. And that comes down. The middle piece, number 4 here, that's just a piece of Velcro that wraps around it. There's no sliding on. There's only 3 pieces you slide on, which are kind of a pain with this ROLANPRO number 10, and it's the one you put on the lens hood, the one you put here at the front, and the one you put on the back. Everything else is just a Velcro tie. And I do need to adjust my back one yet. But you get a general idea on how this goes on there. And I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, I'd give this thing a 10. I mean, it's really made well. I can't get over this. And you can remove it. You can put it back on. You do have access to all your buttons. They all remain functional with your buttons. It says here it's protective coat, slides on like a sleeve, and it does. I mean, it does protect your lens from dust, sand, dings. It will protect it from dings and everything. Oh, most definitely. I mean, this is not thin material. This is a fairly thick material on here, and it's very well stitched. They really took their time with the dimensions on this. But I'd have to say it's probably made out of cotton and polyester mixed together, is what I'd say this is actually made together with. But like I said, I had originally used these, and then I just push down a little bit and work my way around like 50 times. Like just go round and round and round. You can't move it down in big increments. You have to actually do it in small increments all the way around, and then you can get this on there pretty easy. Took me maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes to get this on there. And I need to adjust it a little bit here. I can see it because of my my buttons here a little bit. But I mean, other than that, it looks good. I mean, as the younger generation says, it's sick. It's definitely going to help with camouflage. It's definitely going to help with the animals not seeing me so well when I'm out taking photos of nature. And that's pretty much why I got it. The idea of it protecting the lens and helping it not get scratched up, that's just an extra bonus. It's going to up your resale value. But like I said, I'll have a link in the bottom of this one. But make sure when you order these that you pay attention to what your lens is. This lens here that I've got it on is a Canon EF 100-400 f4.5 to 5.6 L lens IS2 USM lens protection sleeve. You're paying attention to the number 2, 100-400 number 2. This is the newer one. If you've got the number 1, you're going to have to order a different one. But this is really well done. This is not neoprene, no. So keep an eye on that. I don't regret buying this. This is well worth buying. And what did I pay? I paid like 65 bucks for this. So I'm pretty impressed by this. The way this is very well made. I'd even say if I drop this a little bit, you know, it gives it a little tiny bit of protection. I wouldn't say a lot, but it does give it a little bit. That's for sure. So there's the ROLANPRO number 10 new brown jungle camo lens camouflage. And I would imagine, I haven't tried this, maybe I will. If I take this off and then I hang it up and then I spray this with my Scotch Guard, my water protection, and then put it back on, it would probably make it even more waterproof because this is a cloth. It would probably absorb into it. So that's something else I'm going to try. And I can't see a problem with that, to be honest with you. So there you go. There's a good look at it. And, you know, like I said, you can fully extend it. And it's got that piece that goes on. So no problem. But it's not going to, like, you're not going to screw it back in once this is on. This is only when it's fully extended. Most of the time, I am fully extended. I mean, when I'm shooting wildlife. Most of the time, it's out all the time. So, not very often it's in. Alright, catch you guys on the next one. ROLANPRO number 10, new brown jungle camo lens clothing camouflage rain cover for the EF 100-400 number 2. Catch you guys later.